Now, bringing our conversation a bit back about the organizational uses of AI, when it comes to the more front-end uses of AI, it is something that people will be interacting with much more. Things like ChatGPT can be an example of that, and implementing that in many different organizations and aspects of it. What approaches can companies and governments take there?
Yeah, I think I think we will see much more use of AI in different functions and more sort of open use of it, but sort of how should they sort of approach it? So, well, I'm coming back to that. That is understanding basically what AI is and what AI is not, and then identify and analyze what are the sort of current problems that we're dealing with, and then I would say to sort of if things are going to happen here, I think you need to sort of ensure some kind of buy-in and management of this if it's going to work. As I said, maybe previously in the start, maybe it was sort of connected to certain internal specific functions that we're using it and application areas. But I think on a broader scale and in the future, I think we need to sort of lift it up to more of a, it's a leadership issue, management issue. And also I think one part of that, maybe that's part of the sort of the next step, how can organizations adopt a more strong, I would say, data-driven culture, whether it's a public or private organization, because that is the sort of, it's part of the essence of it. If it's going to be adopted on broader scale in organizations, and not only to specific functions, how can a total organization become more data-driven? So I think that's also part of this issue. Yeah, and of course, I think you touched upon it earlier, and maybe it's a timing issue, and how markets concerning AI develops, decide on whether it could be or should be in-house development, or whether it can sort of be outsourced.